Arlington, West Virginia, and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the Thundering Herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. The Dukes will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Give to the back. Knocked down behind the line, and this defense trying to shut down the running game and set the tone right out of the gate. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. No huddle offense to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Gonna run it. It's Stewart. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Marshall quick to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball. Ready?
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So James Madison's offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it...
Line room to the right. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Dukes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 2nd and goal for this offense. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Trying to run it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Makes the catch. Touchdown, James Madison. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the...
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Marshall quick to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Dukes in a good spot here with second and short. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Dukes are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Dukes. Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. 14, Marshall, 0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on second and long. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Toss sweep to the right. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. On the run, still looking. He's got it on the right. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here on third down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Quarterback making checks. They're not into threes, they want sixes, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Pulls it and fires to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's third and goal and third and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Parker. Touchdown, James Madison. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
That makes the score James Madison 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Might as well stick with him. Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around.
He's trying to get it in, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Marshall!
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Using his feet to buy time. Got a man, it's Hooks. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up fourth down.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Trying to find the end zone. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Dukes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Defense in press coverage. Snagged out of the air. Chinging on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for a loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. Turning it on. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They booted away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner is stopped. To throw, it's Dyer. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide.
Fires toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to the air on third and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off.
35. Marshall.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Off-play action on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Got him downfield. Turns it on in midfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. And the Dukes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
42. Marshall. 7.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets it out fast. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Defense might bring the house here. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch near the 50. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Showing the arm strength to the left. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. The 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Got it in the middle. It's short. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's White. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Stevens. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jess. Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. Try to get it to the edge. Creates a little room. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Direct snap. He's in open space downfield. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. They've got enough for the first down and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, James Madison! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you in.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Dukes are in the red zone. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And good does that feel, right? You got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes! They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Rush is on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him. And that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the fourth.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until...
Unloads it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Quarterback floating away from pressure. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Martin. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. From the gun, give on the inside. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. Now on 1st down from the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.